Viewers, we bring you the stories that matters most, stories that impact your world. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, we are committed to delivering unbiased reporting that informs, educates, and empowers you. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of the matter, uncovering truth, challenging perspective, and sparking conversation that shapes our society. Join us on this journey as we navigate the complexities of our world together. Welcome to News New Chronicle, where knowledge is power and the truth prevail. Let's dive in. Welcome back to News New Chronicle. A very quick one. I want to bring to you what I stumbled on Twitter. You see, the Obedient family has been crying, has been lamenting, but when I look at the whole thing, I discovered that there is hope and we have faith. Yes, all the Obedient family, there is hope. And by our faith, I believe we can see what's happening in Abia State. That's to say that if P2B had won the presidential election, we would have not been suffering what we are suffering now. We would have had a replica of what's happening in Abia State. Yes, but hope is not lost. We are still trying. We are still seeing how to make that possible. Alex Otti was the respite the Obedient so desperately needed. With geometric Abba IPP, the seaport, the refinery, and blueprint for his people, he became a huge USP for our movement. Yes, Alex made P2B's case all more believable and real. You can see what Alex Otti is doing in Abia State. Yes, yes. Alex Otti is showing them what Obi would have done differently, but they won't still see it because their tribal sentiments have blinded them. But that's true. That's true. What would Peter Obi have done differently? Is playing out before our eyes. Seeing what Alex Otti of Labour Party is doing in Abia State. Yes. Good morning, lovers of prosperity. I love that. I love that. You will now understand that Alex Otti is living an exemplary life of leadership style. Exactly. The truth is, I was just smiling when listening to this news by Alex. By the time Alex is finished with Abia, other states will see how governance is done. This is what we would have done differently. But what do I know? The Agbados and the Emilocon has put us where we are today. And we are there. Yes. Nigeria will be better again, we believe so. If we realize our mistakes and retrace our steps. There is hope for Abians. The truth is I am impressed. Yes. Why don't these people like good things? Because they want to remain the only rich men among their people. And this is horrible. Abia State will lead Nigeria soon. This is governance. You don't need to convince anyone about it. It is self-evident. It is very real. The truth is, from Fashola to Sanwo-Olu, none of these apprentice governors have ever come close to Alex Otti. Power is an essential lifeline of the economy. Not raising IGR. Yes. Imagine that since democracy started in Nigeria, all the governors and presidents were working like Alex Otti. Nigeria would have been heaven on earth. The issue of Japa would not get hold of on any Nigerians. Would have been happy being in Nigeria. The truth is, Alex Otti is our sample. Thank you, Alex. Maintain the template. Finally, God's own state have gotten a governor, courtesy of P2B and Labour Party. I am very happy. Good things always sweet. May God continue to guide Alex Otti to do the right thing for his people. At this point, let me play a video, yes, of what is happening in Abia State.
I was able to get it. That's why I came here and celebrating with them and thanking God to see this. I'm urging that government should do whatever is possible to support projects like this and not allow any project like this to go through what Prof went through. When somebody is determined to make a difference, the job of government to support the person. And I hope and I thank the government fortune should embrace and support this project. I know this will complement with whatever Governor is trying to do in Abia, because Abia is critical. Abia is one of the engines we can use to turn around Nigerian economy. But we can't turn it around without production. Production can only happen if there's power. There's no power, there's no production. And that is critical. Prof, thank you. Congrats. Madam, congrats. Madam, congrats. Thank you. Thank you.
So now the ceremony of unveiling. Are you ready? Yeah. I don't know.
That's it.
So, APL Electric Head Office, commissioned by His Excellency Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, PhD, former President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, on February 26, 2024.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please, actually, I've been asking him almost every time, when are we going to commission? When will it be commissioned? And it's come true, you know. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy for the people of Abia State and for the Southeast.
So I'm happy that today the problem has been solved. Information available to me is that gas had started flowing from Owaza to the plant. About 15 MVA substations have been built by Geometric. About 14 kilometer or 24 kilometer power line have been raised by Geometric also. So all is set for Abia to be powered.
I feel on top of the world because we set out to provide reliable electricity for the people of Abia.
I'm finding it hard to find the words to express how I feel. I'm excited that the day has finally come where what we have been promising in Abia has come true. That is, that we'll be able to give them reliable and affordable power so that they can focus on doing their business with lower operational costs.
The first phase consists of 3 gas turbines. We have a location for the 4th gas turbine, take up the full output to 188 megawatts. And as time goes on, we'll expand to meet the power demands with the Abia reference and even export power into the national grid.
The much anticipated era of optimal and reliable electricity production and distribution in and around one of Nigeria's leading industrial cities, Abia, in Abia State, Nigeria, is finally here.
That's great news.
on one Nicola. This is one of the things we both did. So we are here alive to witness it. We are here alive to glorify God for what He has done. Because it is not easy. Now we thank God that people are coming down and reciting things that can help the indigenous people of Nicola. I thank Him also for His planned car manufacturing. Now today we are thanking from for making it proud. Now Abia will be having light 24 hours. And my prayer is that in no short time this will be replicated all over Nicola and Nigeria. This is DMD what we did. Thank God for that. So I'm no longer other person than we can see this actually. Royal Majesty, which one of us is the one of these that I thank God I am alive to witness this equal place. I thank God that I'm alive to see our industrial son doing us proud. To God be us our way for more. And today we thank Him in a special way and we pray that it shall be well with Him in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. It shall be well with Him all around. Now that He has decided to make all the people and all Nigeria proud, God will continue to lead Him and His generation and His children too. So shall it be in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Abia to get seaport as Otti performs groundbreaking ceremony. Abia Governor, Dr. Alex Otti, has announced plans to establish a seaport in the state. The project, which will be located in Awaza, Ukwa East LGA, Abia State. The governor made this announcement at the ongoing Southeast Security Summit in Owerri, Imo State. He also announced that the flag-off of the seaport will be done together with the Abia Industrial and Innovation Park, located on over 1,000 hectares of land. It would host multiple layers of businesses including modular refineries and petrochemical and fertilizer plants. He also revealed several other chains of enterprises that would take advantage of the oil and gas deposits in Ukwa, nearness to Abia and Port Harcourt cities. According to Otti, his government had already secured the support of a major stakeholder to build an innovation and incubation center within the park. The facility would train and expose young minds to the best tools and platforms for their trade. He said the Innovation and Incubation Center would specially benefit university students, graduates and startups in several ways. Speaking further at the event, the governor said as political leaders, they must set the pace by identifying investment opportunities within the domain and commit adequate public resources to motivate private investors. We must lead the way, and there are lots of opportunities waiting to be harnessed in oil and gas, hospitality, transportation, education and so much more, he added. He said while it may make sense to say that government has no business being in business, it is also factual to say that without government direction and commitments, no business will remain in business for a long time. Otti advised that government must intervene directly in business where necessary. According to him, United States spends $28 billion to $30 billion annually to subsidize agriculture and keep over 600,000 farmers at work. Speaking at the 74th independence anniversary of the People's Republic of China, Abia State Governor, Mr. Alex Otti, said the state would need the support of both the Chinese government and their investors. Otti also said both the park and the proposed seaport will be ready in 24 months as the funding for the projects are ready. He disclosed that the port will service exporters as an export processing zone will be created in the park. He stated, "We are setting up a very large innovation of an industrial park and it promises to be the largest industrial park in Nigeria. The sitting of the industrial park in Awasa is because of the presence of oil and gas in the area. By the time the park is up and running, we will have 24 hours of power supply, there will be a modular refinery. The best decision has been made and of course there will be industrial and manufacturing activities in addition to the residential part of the park, so it is a very big project." Interestingly, virtually all money required to set up the park is now ready. So those are some of the projects we are working on now. Wasa is about 25 nautical miles to the Atlantic Ocean, so we believe that with a little dredging it will be part of the facility of the industrial park. The seaport will access to an export processing zone, and it is going to be a free trade zone. We have a timeline of 24 months from the 30th of September when we do the groundbreaking. The power of seaports and for the rise of Abia and Akwa Ibom states. I like containers because logistics is commerce. Without seaports, many components of market systems fade. Nigeria needs to have more of those critical infrastructures to advance shared prosperity and the wealth of our nation. Alex Otti, governor of Abia State, is hell-bent on establishing a deep seaport at Awaza community in Ukwa West local government area of the state. As a prelude to establishing the deep seaport in Gladden, the heart of the people of the state who are anxious to see such a project, Otti, described as the electric politician in political circles in the state, performed the groundbreaking ceremony of the Abia Industrial Innovation Park, AIIP, in the Awaza, an oil-bearing community, amidst a large turnout of people from the state and other neighboring states. Officials of Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC, Total Energies Limited and the Oil and Gas Free Zone Authority, and partners in the multi-billion Naira Awaza Deep Seaport project were said to have been much ground to witness the flag off of the AIIP and the Awaza Deep Sea project by Governor Otti. SPDC, and the key partners to the Awaza Deep Sea Port project in Abia State were said to have expressed their commitment to the realization of the project. The proposed AIIP at Awaza community, according to an insider, is expected to sit on over 1,000 hectares of land, expected to accommodate a Technology Information Center, ICT, a modern vehicle assembly plant, power generating plant, a liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, manufacturing plant, and compressed natural gas plant. The Awaza Industrial Park is also expected house tank farm, haulage and warehouse facilities. This is in addition to an agricultural storage and processing facility, a 5-star hotel and a carbon-neutral residential estate. Given an insider information, an elated Otti, who could not hide his feelings, had said that the AIIP, to be located in Awaza community, was meticulously conceived by his administration to serve as a launch pad for the state's economic rejuvenation, leveraging on the many advantages its location, including but not limited to the oil and gas deposits, nearness to the commercial cities of Abia and Port Harcourt, including abundance of skilled labor and a secure environment for a smooth and uninterrupted production and other industrial activities in the state. The Abia State electric politician was said to have assured people who had trooped out in their thousands to witness the groundbreaking ceremony of the AIIP project at the sleepy Awaza community that the state government shall keep to its part of the bargain by delivery on the Awaza Deep Sport project. He did not stop there. He had said that the Abia state government shall also work closely with the experts and the industry regulators to set up the guidelines that drastically minimize much damage to the environment. He may have alluded to the Okazi Ikpeazu, a former governor of the state and a member of G5, initially planned deep seaport project at Obeaku community, ocean in Ukwa East local government area of the state, which stakeholders had said was about 23 nautical miles to the Atlantic in Ike.
For me, it is mirage, though ignites the hope of Abia. The location is not suitable and deep enough for a seaport. That's your own opinion. Yes, I love this. May God give Governor Alex Otti strength and power to fulfill his promise to his people. This is a great challenge to all our governors across the state to partner with federal government and develop their various states. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. I believe all these things will come to pass. Yes, it will come to pass, and we will see it happen before our own eyes. Before our own eyes, we'll see them happen, and we'll all celebrate it. We'll all celebrate it. We'll all celebrate it. Imagine if we have a seaport in the east. Do you know what will happen? A you will discover that Lagos State will be empty. Yes, Lagos State will be empty, because if we have a seaport and goods coming directly, what will the Igbos be doing in Lagos State when they can bring goods directly to their state? You now understand what we're talking about. You now understand clearly. So please, thank you very much for coming across. Our channel will remain News New Chronicle. Do what to give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share this video, and let everybody know what we are doing here. Thank you very much.